to get everybody
Okay.
together. So I'm going to take a
Okay.
look here in a couple of either, I don't know about next week or maybe the week after,
I
but
don't
try
know.
to do a Saturday night where we get everyone together for an hour or so, and we kind of
Yeah.
deconstruct our game of Kriegspiel.
Yeah.
So yeah, and see
No,
how.
that would be great.
Yeah.
So well,
All
All
right.
well, we do have the podcast going. So anybody who is tuning in,
Okay.
welcome to the foggy fields of Germantown.
Still foggy,
Still foggy, but it's light fog. It's not heavy fog.
but
So we
light
can
fog.
actually wherever we're sending our units, they'll actually show up there, as opposed to before where they were going higgly piggly everywhere. And we now have a 3 hex range of vision, so we can see a
Right.
little bit further in the fog. And the Americans are still kind of working on their approach march, and the British are, I can only presume, kind of getting stuff positioned somewhere. And now, did you have some sort of mechanism where they are disordered and they have to get themselves in order, or I mean, just without getting
Yep.
into too
Yeah.
much detail, what's going on with the British, since none of the viewers can see
So
what's going on with the British?
so there came a point at which we were alerted.
Mm-hmm.
And from the point we became alerted, we began to be able to roll disorder checks to become unsurprised. We can't do anything as long as we're surprised. And then once you pass the disorder check, then the next turn you can do something. So there's kind of a delay.
Right.
If you're lucky, it's at least 20 minutes, but it's very easily going to be 40 minutes. And especially if you think in terms of an entire command really being ready to actually do something, well, now you need everybody in the command to be ready. So even one disorder check could kind of keep you from really doing very much.
So basically,
So
you're rolling you're up to try to exceed your efficiency rating in order to become
exactly,
unsurprised. Okay.
exactly, and that was
Yeah.
just to kind of bring the men to arms,
Right.
and so we could start doing something,
And
and so
and it was
yeah, so
basically marked with a route marker. So if you had bumped into one of them
yes,
with that route marker on them, then you would have,
They would have then go running away. Right.
yes,
absolutely,
Right.
as you might expect. I mean, they're basically just falling out of their tents
Right.
as you would approach in that case. So that would be bad. Um, So yeah, so that's where we are. So we're kind of trying to get ourselves organized and trying to, listen through the fog and trying to figure out where we think sounds are coming from and what's near and what's far and trying to create a defense.
Right. Well, and it looks like you had some of your skirmishers that bumped into some of my units earlier
Yes.
in the at least an hour or so ago.
Yeah.
So somewhere in the 7 o'clock turn, I think we bumped into each other finally.
Right.
There for a long
Yeah.
time, you were moving, I was moving. No, we didn't come into contact. So,
That's right.
and so we've had that going on. So, I would imagine that the majority of the British units at this point in time, they've had going on close to 2 hours now to get themselves sorted out.
Yeah, I
Um,
don't remember exactly what turn any of that would have started. We'd have to go back through the recordings. But yeah, it's a pretty fair bet that the British are at least all standing to arms now and
right,
ready to do something. Now, to be clear, until recently, we've had heavy fog, so it's not like I could be moving a lot either
right,
because my picket units weren't subject to the disorientation rules. All the rest of them were. And yes, we've absolutely had circumstances where I suddenly was told that a unit is not where I expected them to be at all. And I've actually had one unit be surprised because a unit stumbled into another unit unexpectedly and routed away.
right.
So yeah, there's been some chaos
Well, that's all right. The Americans had
A
suffered a fair amount of chaos and some surprises
little
as
bit there
well.
too. Okay,
Oh yeah, yeah,
good.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So we're all in the same boat in that particular regard.
No, and so the funny part is this does feel like the Kriegspiel game we just finished because I I have a pretty clear idea of where my guys are,
Right,
and yet I don't. It seems like a reasonable defensive posture because I think I know where your guys are,
right,
except you got a third column I've never seen,
right.
and so I'm like, okay, so that's awkward. Would really love to see where that third column is, assuming there is a third column. I think you were allowed to
W-
have
We
no
actually
more than.
have we actually have a fifth column.
Oh no! Not Quisling and his
We've
boys.
got the Franctours that are in the village
Oh
waiting to spring out and
no!
fire on you.
Oh
So
come on!
yes, exactly. This is the Franco-Prussian War, or just an
Okay. Well,
early version of it
well,
there.
yeah, but I've got the Hessians on my side, so I
That
should be
is
in good
true.
shape.
That is true.
Yeah,
So, all right. Well, we are at the 8:40 turn. Last I
that's right.
checked, at the
That's
top of
right.
the 8:40 turn. So, I think we've caught up anybody who's watching.
Right.
Although I
I think
guess we're up against a football game. It says Bills lose to Broncos 30-33. I'll try to have the energy to watch tonight. Oh,
oh
apparently
goodness.
it must have been emotionally draining for Charles Golightly to
I was
watch.
wondering why did you suddenly say that? Okay.
Yeah, no, yeah,
Um,
no. I'm
so
Charles. Charles, hang in there. We'll try to make up for. I don't know if you were in cheering for the Bills or cheering for the Broncos. I'm in Southern California. We don't have any teams worth paying any attention to at all anymore. At
I'm
least in
sure of
football.
that.
Yeah, yeah.
I do have a
Yeah.
die roll I need to make, and
Yes.
so I'm going to
I
call
was
David's
just
attention
looking that up
for
here.
that die
So
roll. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
So
For the secret reinforcements. This is
secret
where
reading, which
Cornwallis comes in
means
with
like
the paratroopers.
assuming that I rolled and was successful, I would need to figure out where they came in, so or where they come in, or I don't something anyway. Um, Actually, that should give you a clue because the fact that I even had to roll for that, there was a delay from the first alert to the to how many turns that later I could start to roll for it. So it has clearly been a while. Um, Reinforcements.
See,
Uh,
Miroslav is saying you could be a Ravens fan. So Charles go lightly. Charles, yes, become a Ravens fan, perhaps. I don't know who they are. Ravens, are they in North Carolina, South Carolina?
Maryland, right? Baltimore.
Oh, they're in Baltimore. Oh, okay.
yeah, we don't have anybody in South
I
Carolina.
thought you had, don't you have a team that's called the Ravens somewhere down there? But it's not a
Not that
football
I
team.
know
Maybe
of,
it's a
but
basketball team or something. Okay. It does make sense that it's Baltimore because that's Edgar Allan Poe country.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. Quoth
Yeah.
the raven,
In fact, if you
nevermore.
think about it, that's kind of surprisingly sophisticated stuff
That
for,
that is
football
a
team,
they could have
right?
called it they could have called themselves the Pendulums, but I don't know
That would have been
how good the marketing would have been.
that would have
So
been kind of a little more obscure, I think.
well, he did write the Pit and the Pendulum, so you could
Yeah,
when it comes time for them to do the what's the thing where they kick the ball through the uprights.
field goal.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You just put a pendulum there. And in addition to trying to get through the uprights, then you have to make sure that the pendulum doesn't intercept the
did
ball.
you really just indicate your lack of football awareness
Oh
so
my God,
profoundly that you weren't sure?
I'm terrible. The only
Wow, I
time
mean
I have
that's
watched a football game was when I was in the marching band in high school and I was forced to go there. It's really, you know,
okay.
yeah.
All right.
So this is why I play these games.
Because you don't know other ones.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, and anybody who knew me in high school would be flabbergasted that I'm a sports coach until they find out what
Oh,
sport it is and they'd go, "Oh, okay, I guess that makes
Oh,
sense." Yeah. Yeah.
that's a riot.
where does
Oh,
it where does it reference the? Maybe it's on the
Where
What
does
for
it
the
reference what?
for the reinforcements?
It's
Reinforcements.
on page 18. British reinforcements.
Yeah, but that didn't indicate the die roll, did it?
Yeah, I did.
On a 7 through 9, right?
Right.
They enter
Yeah.
hex W7032 in road column.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
And
okay. I was looking. I think I had the wrong. I think I had the wrong I had the paragraph from the scenario one. Maybe I was looking at.
oh, sure,
Yeah,
that makes
I
sense.
good. I saw the wrong one. Okay,
Now
good.
I'm confused. Uh, as long as they remain in road column and are within Cornwallis's command range, they are considered in command. Um, oh, that's okay. All right. All right. Now I'm working through all this, but I'm realizing that actually is Cornwallis on the map? I'm realizing that he wasn't on the order of battle. So I suddenly realized that um, I'm not really clear if he's on the map. I don't see him, but have I lost my mind?
Well, no, it looks like he comes in as a reinforcement. It says the British reinforcements are the 1st Grenadiers, 2nd Grenadiers, and the LIN and
And
Cornwallis.
MG Cornwallis.
Right.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know why. For whatever reason, he wasn't even on the order of battle. So I was just trying to figure out was he already here? Okay, never mind then. We're all good, and
Let,
it's 8:40, so I guess it's just time to start throwing
what
initiative
do we
rolls,
got
right?
here?
Yeah, I guess we can chuck some dice. Here we go.
All right.
All right, I'm off to a brilliant start.
Chucking.
Okay, wait a second. I'm still trying to get caught up with it. All right. Dun, da, dun, dun, da, dun. Okay, that will move the thing, and it is a British activation.
A British activation. Wow. I like that. I like that a lot.
So the Brits
So,
must have rolled really high on that one.
well,
Really high.
they did, as it happens.
Shocking.
Okay. All right. Well,
It's all right.
then,
I'm drinking a very tall glass of bourbon and 7. So
very nice.
that will take the edge off of
Of
any bad die rolls.
whatever harm is about to befall you.
Exactly. And we have 7 whole people watching us. Welcome, 7
Hey
whole
now,
people out there.
Okay, now
welcome.
we also have to do another fog roll, right?
Yeah, to see if the fog lifts entirely.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, because the
Okay,
last turn was in light fog, so yeah, we would have to roll again.
right. And
So you go
Who
ahead and
rolls
roll
that?
that one.
I've
The
been rolling
American
that.
rolls it, right?
Well, I've been rolling it, I think.
Oh well, whatever.
Yeah.
But
I mean, a roll is a
the
roll by any
roll.
other.
Sure.
So, but okay, is it
If
the
it's a
same?
7, 8, or 9,
Seven,
Right.
8, 9. Yeah.
the fog.
We're still light fog.
Okay,
Okay.
light fog. All right. I think what I'd like to do is I would like to activate this guy, and there will be a number of independents along with him because that's what I do. You good with that?
Yep.
All right. He is in command um, because of that guy. There we go. So that's in command. And let's see, I don't think I have anything I need to undisorganize, do I? Undisorder? Don't think so. Actually, I take it back.
Yes.
That is an independent unit there, and I will activate him. So let me go ahead and try to undisorganize him, undisorry up. Or not. So, sure. Yeah, good. Very good. Excellent. Just what I wanted. All right. So we're going to start movement. We're going to start moving over here.
Okay.
Something like that.
Right.
All right. And then these poor bastards here in kind of in a very unwelcome state. Trying to figure out what do I do with these guys? What outfit are they part of? They're part of. I'm just
Cliveden.
I'm just trying to figure out if I can get them back home. Uh, uh, yeah, because they're not. Yeah, this isn't great. We're in light fog, so what's the effect of that? Are we still have movement, or are we
Nope.
no half movement?
I don't think so. I don't
No
think we've got any.
disorientation? No
No
nothing?
Right.
disorientation. All that stuff's gone.
You just don't have visibility, pretty much.
Okay, all right, I can live with that. Um, all right, well then I'm gonna do that, and then that, and then I'm gonna do that. So he's okay. Fair enough.
Yeah, let me update. All right. Yes, fair enough on that.
Okay, then we're gonna go here. And we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Does that bother you at all?
That, he's unbothered with that.
He's unbothered. Okay. Well, I'm looking for like tension in your voice. That's really what this is all about. Trying to figure out, am I warm?
You got to say
Okay.
like Marco,
Exactly. Marco
Marco,
Polo.
Polo.
He sunk
Marco.
my battleship.
Exactly.
Exactly.
B4.
All right. Let's do this one here. Following me?
Yeah. Okay, I'm down there.
Okay. All right. And then since I'm down there, I'll do this. And I will do, it's like, you think that skirmishers are really maneuverable until you actually have to maneuver them, and then you suddenly realize it's not nearly as much as you like, especially when you have literally no idea where the enemy is. Awkward. Um, so what am I going to do with him? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, oh, I'm sorry. Let me mark where I am up here.
Got it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yes,
Yeah.
that's 1, 2, 3, 4 there. And then, okay, here I am marking this guy.
Got it.
1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4. Okay with what happened there?
Yep.
Okay. Now I'm looking to see, is there any other stragglers anywhere around? He's done. He's done. He's done. Here I am. Here I am. Here I am. Oh, these guys. Yeah, I can't really do anything with them. So that's just how that goes. Um, no, I think that's it. I think, and then they just, yeah, what do I do with these guys? Um, oh, what the heck? I'll go ahead and move these guys here. Com sa. And we'll just leave that be. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh, he's gonna have to move a little, isn't he? Ooh, that's gonna be a problem. Oh no, it isn't. Never mind. If I move there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He moves there. Okay, all right. So that's that. It's genius, I tell you.
Okay. All right.
Well played,
I got
Michael.
I got that one. All right. So that guy. All right. So
Right
this isn't, and then
there.
yeah. All right.
Okay. I'm trying to imagine I can only see 3 hexes in every direction, like every turn of the Kriegspiel game, where you're just like, really?
No, there were times that you could see more hexes, and then times that you could see fewer hexes. So
Yeah, I was just reading one of them where it was obvious that one of the commanders had gone in with one of his units into combat,
right,
and the next turn a circle was tiny, which of course makes sense,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Focused on
Yeah.
combat in front of you, you're not paying any attention to anything, whether you could literally see it or not. It's meaningless because you're not looking at it.
But and then there was one point there where I ended up, just kind of running for my life and that. But I ended up at the castle up on the hill, and before I returned to my remaining unit, I said, "I look around, survey," and I ended up getting two views of the battlefield.
What?
I got one from where I was in the tower, and I saw like literally the whole battlefield and what was going on,
Oh,
other than
wow.
one area that was, because I was supposedly up in this castle,
Yep.
looking
Right.
out. And then they moved me to my unit, and then I had the little circle where I was just with my unit because I was
That's
rallying my unit.
so do not forget to throw that in, right?
Yep.
Let's see. We have
But
Steve O says, I picked up unpunched copies of Brandywine Germantown and Monmouth. Woo woo.
Whoa.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you didn't spend a small fortune on that. I know that a
Although
lot
you
of those
might have.
games that are out of print, particularly unpunched, they go for a pretty price.
Princely Son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
Yeah,
have Brandywine
Monmouth
and
is
Germantown. I
beautiful.
don't have Monmouth. I do have, let's see, I've got Lobositz, Prague, and I've got Fontenoy. So,
Hmm. Yeah.
and I think I might have, what was that Russian one? What was that called?
Zorndorf?
Zorndorf. I think I got a copy of that
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Miroslav is saying, second mortgage? Question mark.
Yeah, exactly. You can afford to work another year, right? Before you
Exactly.
retire?
You don't need to
Yeah.
retire.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm all done, so we
Okay,
should be able to
let's chuck some
proceed.
dice and see what we get. All right, that's a
let's
more
see what we
respectable
got.
roll.
But it's let's see, but it's not good enough.
Damn
So
it.
it's another
Running the
British
clock.
another British activation, and that moves the clock.
Blast you,
Sweet.
Red Baron.
That's it. The red coat baron I am.
Yep.
All right. Let's
So
go ahead and
Steve
do this.
says mac and cheese for the next 6 months, but it'll be worth it. So there you go. It's like my
I
days
don't
in
know. If you
college
ask,
where you're eating
I was
ramen
going to say, if you
noodles.
ask my daughter in college, she'd probably say mac and cheese every day is what I eat already.
There
What's the
you
big
go.
deal?
There you go.
Yeah. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh, and I'm just gonna clean that up when I. What is it doing? It's possessed.
That's a special role for when the
Oh,
supernatural.
yeah, possession.
Yeah.
Sure, that makes sense. Yeah, possession is 9/10 of the rules. Is that what it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Um, that was 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I do anything wrong there?
Uh, Not that I can see. It looks
Okay. Yeah,
that
I didn't think so
makes
either.
sense
But
Give
to
it time.
me.
uh, all right. Well, then there we go. See, ta-da! All done.
Bump, bump, and that guy's flipped. All right. Okay.
Here we
Ready
go.
for
Let's try it
another
again. This
roll.
time with
Boom.
feeling.
And we move it again, and it's another British.
Oh, blast.
Blast you, red-coated baron.
Exactly.
Except, wouldn't they call me an earl if I was British? And that would a baroness called? And I mean, what do
Yeah,
I
I don't
know?
think they had barons so much in England.
Yeah,
They
I
tended to have
think they
earls
took
and
the.
dukes. They might
I
have
think
had a
they
few
took the.
barons.
I think Anglo-Saxon jarl, I think is what they called them, and
Yep.
somehow that got changed into earl. But I think it was equivalent to a baron in other places. Um, shoot. I guess I'd be a lot happier if I knew what I was doing here, but I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Um, shouldn't be anything needs doing. Oh, nah. All right, I'm just gonna leave it like that. There we go. That was it from me.
All right, one.
Heck,
Here
this
we
game's
go.
easy. All you gotta do is roll well.
Let's try
If
again.
only I knew
Oh my
that.
God.
I could have gotten better at this game a long time ago.
Well, this one does not move the
That's
end
definitely a
turn
British
marker,
one.
but it is a British activation.
Okay, all right. Well, let's go ahead and do this over here, who includes those guys. And he is in command that away. And I think all I'm going to do is that, followed by that. Um, oh, goodness. Okay, no need to worry about him then. And then that, followed by that. Okay. Um, and I mean, I'll go ahead and do this just so it looks tidier. And that's it.
All right.
All right.
Let's try it again.
Try it again.
Bound to get a move eventually.
Well, you got what, 6 commands now? So
Uh,
you can burn up a whole
yeah,
lot. Yeah.
yeah,
See, Michael, are you a +1? I think you're
Yeah,
a
he's a
+1,
plus
right?
one.
should
All
be.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this does not move the end turn marker, and it is an American.
An American. Oh my
What?
God. I hardly know what to do.
Well, you could punt.
Yep, I'm going to do that. I'm going to let you have it. No, I'm kidding you.
Thank you very much.
We'll start over here on this side of the universe, and we're going to activate this chap here. And these guys are going to turn
there.
1, 2, and that's going to be 3, 4 to get there. And these guys are going to turn 1, 2, 3, 4 and get there. And these guys are going to move there. And let's see. That's basically 1 for them, right? Yep. I think that's everybody that's part of their group. Yep, that's everybody that's part of their little group. So that's going to end it for them. Let me go ahead and flip their little man over. Flip. And we move this guy, so we'll flip him as well.
Who's this Philippe guy?
Philippe. He's one of these Frenchmen who's helping us out.
Ugh.
We've got all kinds of Frenchmen helping us.
You know, if you're desperate enough to need the French to help you,
Hey,
what kind of Englishmen are you?
we're not. We're Americans. Americans.
What?
Yep. We're Team America here. Our little pieces are actually all marionettes. So
I wonder if those units actually got their uniforms from France.
I'm sure a lot of them did. I mean, there's a reason why we were wearing blue, although the French at the time of the Royal Army is wearing white.
Right. Well, these units are wearing white.
I know, but they've got little buckskin things on them, right? You see how they get the little fringe? So I don't know that they're wearing French uniforms. I think that they are probably.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, but
like they've got probably deerskin jackets and pants.
Just realizing how little manufacturing there was in the colonies, it's kind of amazing that any of this stuff worked.
I was looking at a map when I was looking at the stuff for. By the way, this was the cow pens. Is this the anniversary of cow pens this weekend?
Oh, is it?
250th?
Well, it'd be it was in 1781. So it'd be like
so you've got a few more years before it's the 250th. Right? Yeah.
So it's the 245th. But when I was looking up some stuff, I came across a map and it showed the population densities all across. And like here, the population density was like 14 people, between 7 and 14 people per square mile.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking that these structures we're seeing on our map are probably just that, individual structures. And by the way, you'll notice that there's only 2 or 3 of them every 100 yards.
Yeah.
This isn't like a town like in any sort of European sense.
Well, and that's why you can form line and stuff like that. So it's not
exactly,
in La Bataille, or even when we were playing, Prague or things like that, those villages were a little bit more substantial, and you had to go into general order to occupy them.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense.
This is more like the villages at Borodino.
Yeah.
Although probably a little bit more sanitary.
Thanks for that.
Well, so we're all familiar, and this is here. Anyone who's watching this, thanks for indulging us with these things. But I remember reading Alexis de Tocqueville's, Democracy in America. And so it's sort of his travelogue as he's traveling around through the United States in the 1830s or thereabouts.
Very early in the United States.
Yeah. And so I had actually found a similar work called Empire of the Tsar, written about the same time by a French traveler who's traveling through Russia. And he's commenting on the bed bugs and the vermin and just the And he's basically going from one, is basically sort of this wagon stop or wagon thing. He's making his way from I think Warsaw to Moscow and then eventually to St. Petersburg, and
Okay.
and he's basically talking about how all the roadside inns are the mattresses are full of bed bugs and lice and fleas and so
Yeah.
you're just reading about, oh my god, know how could you sleep with all of this, and he's writing about how horrible the accommodations are, and so it was very interesting because I had at the time I got this book, I'd recently read Democracy in America, and then here I'm reading this other one,
Right.
the I guess it was the introduction to the book is like, well, as Democracy in America is to the United States, Empire of the Czar is to this, and you're like, oh yeah, this is a real difference. And of course, he's a Frenchman, so he's complaining about the food and everything else.
So naturally.
So yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So
That's funny.
yeah, so I think so I'm not taking shots at the Russians. I'm sure they're much more sanitary now, but back then,
I
different
think
story.
probably
Different
everybody
story.
is.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. All right. Well, I'm ready to chuck
Lots
some
have been
dice
learned since.
now that I had a chance to
Okay.
actually move something.
All right. Okay. So this one does not move it. And did you give me a roll there, Michael?
Sorry.
Okay. That does not move it, and it's British.
British.
Marvelous. Simply marvelous. So I must have. I guess I'll do. Uh, obviously, that was the wrong button. There, that guy.
Duke.
And I think. I think. What do I want to do? You know what? I'm gonna do this. I don't even think this makes any sense, but I'm gonna do it anyway, just because I can. Uh, right, like that. There you go. Ta-da! The defensive line is complete.
I see we've got the Maginot Line of Germantown.
Mm-hmm. And just like the Maginot Line, we don't know which way the enemy's coming from.
There you go. What could possibly go wrong?
Mm-hmm.
We're going to flank around you. We're dropping our parachutes at Aben Essling there, or
Oh no,
yeah,
dear. That's you really shouldn't do that. That's
yep.
not very nice.
All
All
right.
right,
I
let's
think I
roll
got
again.
to.
See if we have some more success. Oh, there's a big number.
I think you will have more success this time.
Yes, and it does not move the end turn marker, and it is a
No!
British, or no, it's an American activation.
Oh, there is a Christmas. Okay, so let's see. What shall we
In
do?
fact, you should have finished that expression. Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus.
There we go.
Virginia.
Virginia. There we go.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody's been
I'm here all
somebody's been
week. How do you
clever.
feel?
Yep. Yep. Okay, I think we're going to move these folks here. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4 gets him there. Yeah. And this is going to be 1, 2, 3. And this guy's going to go there for 3. And this guy's going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4 gets him there. All right. We're making progress. Or pretending to.
Rationalization's the most powerful force in the universe.
Hey, we'll take it. So David, actually, those guys move 1 hex further forward. They kind of got stuck there on top of those leaders. So I've got all of the infantry there. Now, where's the leader? What happened to the leader? Oh, he's there. Okay.
What, that leader, Benedict Arnold? What are you asking about him for?
He's somewhere else right now, isn't he?
He's not here, but I just thought I would have some fun at your expense.
Let's see. He's up in Quebec, for God's sake, freezing his ass off. Or he's actually retreating from Quebec at this point in time.
Oh no. That was 2 years before this battle.
Oh, you're right. This is 1777. Sorry.
Oh no, I'm sorry. So 9 months ago.
Yeah.
It's been quite a while. Yeah.
No, I thought the attack on Quebec was in 1775.
I thought it was like New Year's Eve, the end of 76. I thought maybe I'm crazy. If only we had a way to learn the real truth of this.
That's true. Needless to say, he's not here. He's somewhere else. That's probably why Washington didn't win at Germantown.
Okay.
Here,
let's give me a roll.
Again. You know what? I was wrong too. It was December 31st of 1775.
Yep, 1775. Michael Shearer is joining us from the chat.
Yeah.
Saying 17. That's what I thought. I thought this was just last month was the 250th anniversary of that ill-fated adventure.
Ill-fated.
All right. End turn marker moves to 4. It's another British activation.
4 British activation. So exciting. So very exciting that I'm going to activate these guys. Yep, I'm going to activate these guys. And there we go. Just like that.
That was an amazing move.
You know what? It was a power move. It takes real confidence to make a move like that. You really got to feel strong.
And do you want to make any other leader adjustments?
No. They think everything is just ship shape, as they would say in the Royal Navy. Except probably they don't. Copacetic, as they would say in Havana or something.
That's the Copacabana.
Copacabana aesthetic. Yeah, right.
Yeah. Copacabana aesthetic, indeed.
Thanks for catching the reference. So I think that's it.
Okay, cool. Here, we'll chuck the dice again. Oh, it's a special something. It's a British special something.
Well, you gotta like British special somethings.
Let's see.
What did you roll, Michael? A 3. That's free fire combat. Free combat. Got anybody who can do anything?
I'd be even better if I had any targets.
But you better if you can even see anybody.
Yeah, but I have exactly 0 enemy units that I can see, so I think I'm going to give that a miss.
Let's roll again.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Boom.
This is a little bit more, slightly more reasonable roll.
Well, we moved the end turn marker.
Oh my God.
5, and it's the British activation.
Oh my God.
But the British are out of activation.
They are. Oh, it's Christmas time. Okay. Well, let's see what we can do over on our side of the universe. So I'm going to activate this chap here. He is within command of the big man, the big GW. So he's in command. His units are in command except for this guy here, which is out of command. So this fella here is going to go into march column. That's going to cost him a whole 1 movement point. And then there is a half. And going down a regular slope cost another half. So that's going to be then, what do we have? We have 2.5 gets him there. then going up a gentle slope is nothing. So there's 3, and I think 4 will get him there. Now he did cross the little baby streamlet. So there is
that's a disorder check,
disorder
I think,
check.
right?
So let's roll for that. 32. Survey says he passes. He's better than those Austrians, I'll tell you that much. All right.
Actually, that is one thing I definitely see in these American Revolution titles is that the American troops really aren't bad.
Yeah.
I mean, some of the militia are pretty shaky, but really, if you like just look at the effectiveness ratings of the average British unit, the average American unit, there's not really that much not that much difference between them.
All right, so that guy moved there for 1, and then he changed into march column for 2, and he moved there for a half, and so he's at 2.5. That's gonna be 3.5. There's 4. All right, this chap here is gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Will get him on the road to Bombay. All right.
Okay, wait 1 second. Let me get that up.
Is that a Bob Hope movie?
It is.
Okay.
And then this guy is
Who is the last one there?
So I've got these infantry here. They moved basically 3 hexes so it was 1, and then 2, 3, because they're moving in echelon-ish thing, and then 4. They're moving diagonally. Oblique.
I feel like I haven't played this game in ages.
Okay, I've got an officer in that square. Where did he go?
The officer moved over here into the woods so he can keep everybody in command.
Overrated.
Yep. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Yep,
Yeah.
got that.
Yep. So we will fleep him. All right. That was that little bit of excitement. I'm ready to roll again.
Roll away, gentlemen.
Lordy
Okay, here we
mercy.
go. Oh, that's a big one.
Oh, yeah, it is.
And, well, it does not move the end turn marker. It's a British activation, goes to the Americans.
I'm sorry, David. How does that not move the marker?
Because
I
it's
rolled
only
a
a
1.
9.
Wait a minute.
You have to do better than a 9, right?
Oh, excuse me. I thought you rolled an 8 when I looked at it there.
No, that's a 9.
Okay. Yes. My glasses are not.
Oh,
Okay. That does move the end
So
turn
we're at
marker.
a 6.
all right,
Michael's
we're at
looking
6.
for every possible advantage he can
That's
find
right.
here.
Yes,
The
of
British are
course.
on the ropes.
Amazing.
That's the way
British
we
are
play
on the
these games.
ropes. Exactly.
I am just stalling for all of your guys' enlistments to expire. That is what I am doing here.
It's all right. We're stalling until we can get von Stupel or whoever it is to train us how to do any damn thing here. So then you'll be in
First of
trouble.
all, learn to say his name.
All right. What's his name?
Steuben.
Von Steuben. Okay. All right. Well, he's not here to complain. All right. So
No,
we will
he's not.
activate
Okay.
this chap here.
Yeah.
And so we are not within range, or are we? Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we are actually within range of Sullivan. Okay, cool. So our guys are good, and let's go ahead. We'll have these guys move here. That's going to be 1, and then they can move downhill. That's doesn't cost them anything. There's 2. And then these chaps are going to turn. That's going to cost 2. And there's 3. And then we've got our super secret stuff on the other side of the map.
No.
They're going to move. They're going to move forward 1. Did you catch all of that, David?
Yep. Now,
Okay.
does the gun have to take a disorder check?
I don't think so. I think if it just moves there and it stops, it's fine. I thought if it moved and kept moving, then it would have to. Isn't that the general way it's done?
So was it hex terrain that causes disruption, not hex
No, it was
side?
a hex side. So I
Oh no,
crossed a stream.
right. Hex side always affects you.
Oh, okay. All right. Then let's
Hex
chuck some dice and see what we get.
hex only affects you if you move in and out.
Okay. So of course I rolled the special results.
Naturally.
That makes it even more problematic. So let's see what it has here. Movement action, Americans, re-roll with double all the original checks ER modifiers. So is there an ER modifier for crossing a stream?
Sure, because I think you'll
5.
see
Yeah.
on the disorder check, it's probably going to be +5 for every hex side or every affecting
So
hex
then if it's
side.
doubled, then it's going to be 20
Plus
or
10.
it's going to be 10. Okay, here we go. Let's try it again. We passed without a problem. Okay. All right.
All right. And where's that commander to flip? He's that one right there.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
All
Here
right.
we go. Let's roll again.
Another roll.
Hoping the Brits roll low.
No, I rolled low, all right.
Yeah. Special result.
Oh, let's see. So it's 06.
Yeah.
What's a 06? That's a special rally. Pick a command, perform a free disorder rally recovery phase. So I really don't have anybody. Well, I've got somebody over here who's shaken, I guess, right?
Yeah.
And are they within range of their leader? That is the question. Yeah, they actually are. Their leader's here.
Yes, they are.
And they're here. Okay, cool. We'll go ahead. Do I need to make an initiative roll for those guys, or it's just... No, it looks like special rally. It's only for combat and movement. Okay. Let's chuck the dice for them, see if they recover from being shaken. Not with that roll. Let's see. Because morale checks are just whatever the number is, right? Correct, Michael?
Yeah, you're trying to recover from disorder, or
from being shaken.
From being shaken.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that is there'd be a +10 if you already are shaken to your effectiveness rating.
Right, but there's no special results for making those rallies.
Oh no.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
no.
That's what I
No,
thought.
yeah. If you fail, you fail. No big deal.
Yep. Okay.
If you roll a low enough number, there's nothing.
Okay, let's roll again. See what we get.
It wasn't really high enough.
Does not move the end turn marker.
That's what I'm saying. It wasn't high enough.
It's not quite high enough. And it is a British activation, but it goes to the Americans.
All right. Here we are making progress, aren't we? At least I feel I'm making progress. So we're still over on this side of the universe. So we're going to activate these guys here. So this guy's going to go 1, and then 2, 3. And then there's a unit there, so he can go there. And that he's not crossing terrain, so that's not a problem. And then these guys here, let's go ahead. They're going to go down the slope. Is there anything for baby slope? Not going down. So there's 1, 2, 3. And this guy's going to move up. There's 1, and then 2 to go into march order. Well, he was probably already in march order. Maybe he was in march order, so now he's in whatever. He should have faced that way. Let's see. We've got Jeff checking in from hex to hex, and we've got Sir
And
Gaia saying, "Hi, folks. Never played this one, but familiar with Bar. What are the main game rules?" We've had fog. So we're wandering around in the fog. So if you're just joining us now, you can only see what the Americans can see. And the British player's got a separate vassal module up with what he can see. So he can see his units. And then when American units kind of wander into his line of sight, they'll show up. And then David, who is our illustrious and hardworking umpire, has a master one that has everybody on it. So, all right. Did you have a question for me, David?
yeah, I'm looking. Okay, so this stream, the creek. I just
So that little one is just called a rill, right?
that's what I was looking for. Okay.
Yeah. So it doesn't count for anything. It's just whatever the terrain is.
It's
in that.
right. It's just cosmetic.
Yep.
Right.
It looks
Yeah,
pretty.
the giveaway is it's running through the middle of a hex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We actually have something that looks like a line now. That's impressive for the Americans.
Facing east, right?
Oh yeah. No, we're facing all over the place.
So it's a curve, not a line.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Here we go. Oh, there's the big one. That's probably going to move
It's
the
a
clock.
big one. Yes, we are moving the clock, and it's a tie.
Excellent. Even better.
Oh my gosh, that's painful.
Fell right into my cunning plan.
So we're at 7.
You're at 7.
Okay, here we go again.
6. And we now move the clock one more, and that
so
is
we're at the end
also
of
a
turn.
tie.
Oh, you peasant.
You
peasant. Half of the American army has not moved at all. More than half. 3/4 of the American army has not moved.
And you're not really on the road anymore, so probably you're really kind of stuck, right?
Well,
I've got one command that's still on the road, but everybody else, for the most part, is. I've got a few people on the road. Yeah.
We got to roll again, since that was a tie, I guess.
Yep. Here we go.
Another tie.
Oh my gosh. All right. Here we go.
That the Americans win that one.
Oh, what a relief.
Man.
Okay, so let's see. I've got to, so I can move anybody who's on the road, correct?
Yeah, if you got people that are still in the road march, they can activate and move.
Okay.
Do they have to only do road movement? Is that?
Oh, I think I forgot to move these
Right.
guys. Yeah. I think
That's
I forgot
right.
to move
Yeah,
these guys
so-
when actually I haven't activated those guys. So
do the
what if
rest
some of them
the
are on
activation.
road and some aren't on road? Then
Well,
the guys
the ones that are on the road are eligible to move. The ones
Okay.
that aren't are not.
Cool. All right, so I guess I'll activate this command, and that unit that's on the road can move
And remember,
forward.
it is a full activation.
Right.
So if there's any disorder to recover from, you can do that. If you are close enough to do fire combat, close combat, whatever, you can do all that stuff.
Right.
It's just the movement that's the problem.
Yeah. No, I kind of get that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, so I did that one. And so we can flip that and be done with that. Okay. All right. I'll roll again.
Boom.
Okay, that's British to the Americans.
Okay, and so this is going to be this group here, right? So 1, 2, 3. I don't know that they want them. They're all spread out, higgly-piggly. And I can't put people into road column.
Right.
Yeah, I can only, if you're in road
Yeah.
column, I can move you. And if
Yeah.
you're not, tough luck.
I think what this is trying to do is it's trying to say that units that are basically under what Labatai would call an admin order
Right.
are able to move.
Yep.
But other units that aren't under an admin order, where they've got a standing order to follow this road until you get to such and so,
Right.
are just nobody ever gave them an order. They just, for whatever reason, they're just kind of left to go, okay.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll activate these guys, and I'll move Washington while I'm over here on this side of the universe to keep things in mind. I'll move these chaps as well. So let's see. So where do I want to be? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I'm here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's fine. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so then I can move these chaps up, and then there'll be 1, 2 and a half, 3. Okay, they'll have everybody in command there. Okay. And this guy can flip over. Okay. All right, that was the excitement over on that part of the universe. Chuck dice again.
Oh. Yep. Since Washington moved, are you?
So now I
plus
don't.
2?
He's going to have probably a +2 on the roll, right?
Or +3?
Yeah, it would.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
Washington's 2. Well, yeah.
I mean, he doesn't have anything more he can do, right?
Right. But it is British going to the American.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So I do have these chaps over here on this side of the map that are still in road column. So they can move down 1 and those guys. Oh, there's the ones that are. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm going to move the leader here so he can help those guys rally, perhaps. Okay. All right. That was that.
All right.
And at
Another
this stage of the
activation
game,
roll.
at this stage, I don't think I've got anybody else who can actually move.
Okay. So how many
Right.
more commands do you have?
I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I got 4 left. Yep, because everybody else is wing leaders.
All right. Are there any of those units that are disordered? Or
no, they are.
Okay.
Yeah.
And obviously none of those units are in position to do anything in the close combat or fire combat phase.
Nope.
All right. So really, we just need to roll 4 activations,
Okay.
just looking for a special
Yep.
activation.
So here's number 1 for me.
Okay.
Next.
2,
Next.
3,
Next.
and 4.
No special.
Okay. So that's my roll for the rally phase. I don't think I have anybody to rally, but I just rolled it out of habit.
All right, and let me flip all my guys so that we're all copacetic. Okay. I will roll for the rally phase. Not that it matters.
Yep.
A tie.
I defer to my American colleague.
There we go.
No.
All right. So,
British recover first. British are done.
Right.
all right. So I've got.
Eh,
So I roll for the. I've got a guy who had voluntarily routed.
Okay, who may choose to try to rally, but is not required to.
Right.
If he doesn't rally, he has to move at least one hex.
I'm going to
But
move him
you can
3
make that
hexes.
choice
So
on.
he's right next to his commanding officer for next turn. So the idea being maybe we'll get him to rally next turn. So
Maybe so. All right.
exactly. Okay.
All right.
and your shaken guy.
Yep. And the guy who's shaken. So let's go ahead and roll for him, and I'll have a plus. What is that? A +4? Yeah, +4. Here we go. Hey, they are happy, so they are no longer shaken. Oh, and actually they were in road column, so they could have moved up here with their colleagues. So just move them up there, David. I didn't realize they were in road column. I was thinking that they were in something else. I'm like, how could you be in
Yep.
shaken and in road column?
But they are.
They are.
It's
They're
just
magical.
a shaky road column.
Yeah. Yeah. We're not sure about this road. All right. Yes, Amerislav, we are playing Dresden tomorrow. So check in tomorrow evening about 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific time.
We're
Otherwise,
loading up
thanks for
all
tuning in.
we're loading up all the bombers with incendiaries for the Battle
Oh
of
my
Dresden.
gosh. Yeah, the French have been having some fun. So they've had a little bit of some cavalry action over on the west side. And the fellow who's playing the Austrian commander over there is he's the sort that's not going to be intimidated by anybody, no matter how bad his troops are. So he went on. He sent these Cossacks in on a charge, and they ground up a bunch of French artillery and this and that,
There
whatever
you
else.
go.
So he lost a bunch of stuff to the French charge, and he's like, well, two can play that game. And so then he turned around and charged back right at them again. So it was kind of fun to watch. So yeah, so we've had some excitement over there, but as the forces get closer together.
Is that Rick?
No, that's not Rick. So Rick, of course, was our cavalry commander there at the Kriegspiel, and he did actually a pretty decent job.
Yeah. He
Against
did.
the cavalry on our side of the map. So until the very end, when somehow our numbers, we must have rolled really badly.
Boy, that's the only thing I can figure.
It's like,
Because
okay,
things were
we outnumbered them, and somehow we lost. Oh well.
We outnumbered them. We were equal readiness, and we were hitting some of them in the rear.
Yep.
And it's like, and we lost. So
Yeah. So it's the sort of thing, machinations of fate.
yeah.
So,
Okay.
all right. Is there
is
anything else we need to do?
Do you have any involuntarily routed units?
That's the one that I just moved. Was the involuntarily routed guy?
Oh,
That was a voluntarily.
Oh,
okay.
the voluntarily routed. Sorry,
No,
yeah.
that's the only routed one is the voluntary.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay. Well, if that's the case, then I guess we should probably advance the clock. Oh, God, I'm an idiot. I just found Cornwallis. What
Oh,
a
you can bring him
friggin'
on
deal.
next turn.
Yeah. Whatever. Just, you know,
It's,
I don't know.
It's
I
not like
played
the
this
Americans
game in a
made a
few
lot of
weeks.
progress this turn.
I've watched a lot of PowerPoint slides this last week. I'm trying to recover brain cells.
What do you mean you just found Cornwallis?
I mean to say that
he would have come on during the end turn phase, right?
stand by.
Because he comes in road column.
Yeah, no. It's fine. It was literally I was looking for the counter.
Oh,
The
Okay.
counter, which I was puzzled why the counter was nowhere to be found. Well, it's because it was under the
oh, it's
game
on the
turn
time.
button.
It's on the thing. Yes, it's on the
Yeah,
game turn.
yeah, and so yeah, okay, yeah, all right, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I played this game before. I know how this works.
Now I know I know what you mean. You move the clock to 9, and you go, whoa, oh, there's Cornwall,
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, never mind.
because I had him on mine here too. So,
Yeah,
all right.
yeah. All right. So it's 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock. So
Now, now
do
what's
we?
the? There's some American reinforcement rule or too, all right?
Is there?
Yeah, I mean, there's something where I get what? A bunch of cuirassiers, some
Yeah.
What?
lancers,
Eh, eh.
something like that. Something like that. Let's
Smoking
see.
crack over there.
We're playing
Um,
scenario 3, correct?
No, it's
two.
2.
Oh, scenario 2. Okay.
Uh, I don't. I don't think there's any American reinforcements. What? Why do you think there are?
There's like 2 cavalry units.
What?
There are 2 cavalry units, but
What?
I don't
What?
know when they
what
materialize.
um. What are their names?
Bob and Fred.
Okay, I don't see any units called Bob or Fred.
Let's see. They are the Light Dragoons. So, where are the Light Dragoons? Who do they belong to? They are independent cavalry units.
Uh,
Are not initially in play as they are conducting reconnaissance and picket duty with for the 2 columns at the start of the first turn of light fog. They are placed on the map.
oh,
Oh, cool.
Sheldon's they're actually named Sheldon and Bland. So
I was close.
whatever.
Sheldon's dragoons are placed within 1 hex of General Washington, and Bland's dragoon are placed within 1 hex of Green
Oh,
or
okay.
their successors. These units may not be activated until the turn after they appear, and they would have appeared last turn because that was the first
Right,
turn of Light Fog, so they would
right.
have been able to activate them. That's kind of so
Just a
they're
little.
into next to Washington and Green, and
Yeah.
Okay, so so which one's next to Washington?
Sheldon, I believe,
Sheldon.
within 1 hex of Washington, and Bland is within 1 hex of
Hex
Green.
of
So the
green. I gotta
the
find
fog lifted a
green.
little bit, and they found their way from reconnaissance and found their way back to their commanders.
Reconnaissancing. I love it. Sure. Reconnaissancing thing.
Well, so do they say what size they're supposed to be? Because there's two counters. There's a 2 value counter and there's an 8 value counter. So do we know
What?
which one it is?
Uh, um,
Yeah,
What?
that's what I'm saying. What? Yeah, there's one that is
What?
an 8 strength counter, and there's another one that's a 2 strength counter.
So there's an 8-7 counter?
Yes, for both Bland and Sheldon.
That's effed
And
up.
then there's another one called Bird's Dragoons, which is also an 8 uh, strength counter.
Um, I got, I got, I got nothing.
Yeah, so that's why I'm curious which one I'm supposed to put. I'm just going to put the biggest one on there.
No, you're not.
I can do some serious cavalry charges now.
Which is all the more reason why you're not.
That's the surprise of Germantown, Michael.
Oh yeah, what?
Are you
There's
feeling
cavalry.
surprised now? Are you feeling
A little
surprised?
bit. A
I'm
little
feeling
bit.
surprised too.
So where did you find the rule about them about those reinforcements?
It's in the American section in the regular part of the rules on
Really?
page American Special Rules.
American special rules. Okay.
And it's on the top right column, paragraph D.
There you go. Notice it's a 2-7 that's being shown, Weisenheimer.
Yes, it
That's
is.
that's why I was asking which one it's supposed to be.
That is super
Oh,
weird. I have no idea why there would be an 8-7 unit. That's really interesting.
yeah. Somehow it's there, and let's flip it over and see. Oh, it's got a +3 combat value. Oh,
What?
yeah, yeah. It's a thing of beauty.
No, no, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. In the Vassal module, both of those units are there, and you're right, there is another one. Um, I'm trying to remember what the story is here. I'm also tempted to go down the hall and look in my hard copy of the game. Um, boy, and it doesn't say anything about there being two versions of it. Um,
Yeah, I, I
that
I
is
would be surprised if it's an 8. I mean, that's the equivalent of what,
that,
200 guys on horseback or something like that in this scale.
yeah. I mean, that would be just a massive cavalry unit, far larger than any in the game in any of the American Revolution
Yeah.
games at all.
Yeah, cuz right
That's
now
wild.
at 2 value it's what 50 guys on horseback. That sounds a little bit more like it.
Yeah. Huh. I don't know if that's one of those like um I don't know. I'm tempted to go down and find the original game down the hall and try to figure out were both units there? Did Matthew decide that was ridiculous, that the order of battle was just wrong? I have no idea. Fascinating.
Yeah. No, I don't
Okay.
know either.
All right.
So, we can
So
send
now
him a note
you
and I'll send him $50 with it. Please adjudicate the
you
following
have
question. Here's
Okay.
$50 to
On
help.
in the lost sheet, they only have 2 boxes for each one.
yeah. Yeah.
Well, that would do it then.
Yeah. All right. That is super weird. So, okay, then I guess the other thing then is, did you have any, I think you had routed units before, but you're really down to very few of them, so you're probably not over the threshold for an army morale check, right?
I only have these guys that are voluntarily routed. They're the only ones that are routed on the map. And I was told that the voluntarily routed don't count towards
Okay. So
the
you're probably
army,
not anywhere near 15 then.
right?
So,
So as far as losses go, I've got some people in the graveyard. I've got two points in the graveyard. I lost one. I lost 2 increments of artillery,
right. So
which
that only counts for one.
that counts for one, and then
Right.
maybe got one other loss somewhere. So I mean, I've lost three or
Okay.
four maybe. So it's not any
Okay.
large
Perfect.
scale.
All
Just
right.
wanted to be sure.
Yeah,
All
because I
right.
think
So
I've got to
yeah,
get to what I got to get to what to in order to
15, I think.
15. Yeah, to
I
trigger
think
a.
it's 15.
Yeah, I seem to recall from
Right.
when we talked about this last time.
Yeah. Just wait till contact. We'll get you to 15 pretty quick.
Oh, I have no
Yeah.
doubt. I'm looking
All
forward to
right.
it.
That's what we're looking for.
That's right.
All
Because
right.
what are men if not to be shot to pieces?
Uh, you
And it looks
know,
like it's the same for you. For the Brits, you've got to get to 15 as well, right?
I think that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, just think how much easier that census is going to be if you've gotten a bunch of you guys shot up.
Yep, that's true.
I'm here to try to give
And you
you some
save money
perspective.
on postage as well. There's fewer people
Totally.
writing letters. And
Everything about this gets easier.
yeah,
And I'm just saying.
Yeah, I
All
think it's the
right.
same for us. 15, 30, 45, and 60.
Okay. Okay.
Same for the Brits
Yeah.
as the Americans. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So, yeah, I guess the difference is probably you've got more units, but on average, smaller units, I think. Is
yeah, I've
that
got a
right?
bunch of little dinky ones.
Right. Yeah. But I don't know what it means in terms of total strength points,
Well,
whether
so if I have, a two-factor unit that's destroyed, it's still two factors.
no, no. I mean, the only reason why in my mind there's a little bit of difference is because literally one strength point and he's half dead.
Yep.
It kind of makes units like that very fragile. You're going to tend to stack them with other units, presumably. And then you're going to be shuffling them down to the bottom of the stack the minute they take a hit,
Yeah.
which is stuff you just kind of don't need to do. But you see a lot of those twos and threes on the American side.
Oh, it's even
In,
better. I've
in
got some that are just ones.
No, really?
Yeah, yeah. I've got a
Oh,
couple
wow.
that are just ones. There was like 50 guys with muskets who showed up.
Frank and his
Decided to call
friends.
themselves a regiment. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
that's awfully ambitious of you.
There were Austrian regiments at the end of the Battle of Leuthen that looked better than that. But,
Yeah, I'm sure.
okay. Well, it's 9:30, and
Yep.
we've reached the end of a turn rather quickly. So I don't know if maybe we should declare victory and come back together another weekend,
Yeah,
or
we
do
can
we
do
want to?
that. I am available next Sunday, our usual
Yep.
time. So,
Yeah, I should be too. Yep.
yep. So
All right.
if we want to wrap things up here,
I think these turns are going to start getting longer pretty soon.
yeah, I mean, once we actually bump into each other
Yeah.
or the fog
Yeah.
lifts, and then it's going to be a
But
different story.
on the other hand, looking at the turn marker, they're going to be getting shorter too.
Well, that's funny that you'd say. This turn was surprisingly aggressive in that.
Yeah, yeah.
We've
I
we've
think this
we've
is
had
the
other turns where we got a lot more activations.
Right. But
But
you get
it's a fair point. You're right that of course, once you're in contact, it doesn't matter as much, right? Because you can still shoot, you can still
right.
close combat, even if it's the end turn. So
yep.
you just can't move. But if you're in contact, what difference does it make? In fact, strangely enough, you might even choose to use those units last because they're already in contact. So what's the rush?
True, true.
Yeah. So
So
anyway, all right.
let's see, we got
Well,
Michael saying thank you for the stream. Always look forward to it each week. Well, thank you.
that's
We
great.
look
Thank you
forward to
so
it too
much.
as well. So we always have
It's
fun.
it's fun to have people who think it's worth listening to. I think that's really cool.
Well, there's a lot of people out there who this is a good way for them to kind of learn how the system works by
Sure,
watching
sure.
it happen and by us, in more cases than not, stumbling through the rules here to do it. So, and I guess we've inspired other people to do live streams of other games as well to help people
That's
learn.
great.
So we're what we call trendsetters here at this channel. We're
I
on
have spent so
the,
much of my life that way,
the
you know.
cutting edge